Hi everyone, it's Jerry. I'm on LeeChess.org and going to play a 5-0 game. So, let's see what we get here. Alrighty, how about, let's mix it up. Instead of a Roy Lopez, let's go with a Scotch opening. Don't play this too much. Let's take, and let's play bishop to d3. On d5, I need to take, pushing, knight g4. So let's see. Castles. Yeah, let's go with castles. Queen to f3, maybe. Usually the bishop plays here, no? These are squares I could try to control. Here to here, combined with the bishop. Let's start with this. It's useful. Flight square, much more long term, but I want to play queen to f3. Maybe even get a light square bishop exchange, although I'd really like to have a dark square bishop exchange and control over the g5 and d4 squares. Rook b8 is pretty normal. We've even seen rook b8 and then the rook b4 pivot. Let's see. Rook there. Knight here. Let's try this. Let's give it a shot. Knights before bishops is what they say, huh? Not really a big fan of that. I prefer the line move the piece with the fewest possibilities first, which usually means knights before bishops. Anyhow, I can't move my dark square bishop until I defend b. Play b3, my knight's in unprotected state. Let's do that. Thinking about knight here. Are they going to go bishop b7 and look for this? Maybe. Yeah, that maybe is an idea. What would I do on that? I don't know. Maybe knight a4? And this d4 push, a bit annoying. Maybe they play d4 right now. Now, d4 I'll jump right in. Bishop b7 I could take with check. If this pawn is here, with the knights off the board, I'm fine with that. But knights on the board with the pawn here, I have to worry about knight d5 and knight c3 at some stage. I don't know. I just feel like if the pawn is on d4 and the knights are exchanged, it's better for me. Well, I don't know better, but I'd feel a little bit more comfortable. They really went into the think tank on this one. Are they trying to make some magic happen against this guy? Oh. Alright, let's develop with tempo. Definitely. So now, okay, they seem to be a bit hesitant with playing with the hanging pawn structure. Okay, well, let's not be so quick to help them develop. Let's challenge this rook. Yeah, let's do this. I really like the dark square bishop exchange. Long term, king's off the board, or excuse me, queen. Yeah, let's play this position with the kings off the board. Who needs them? Yeah, with the queens off the board, ideally I'd like to have a dark square blockade. Knight on c5, king on d4. Slowly improve my position. My opponent will be on their heels. I don't know. They're also down on the clock. Love it. I love that it's my opponent and not me. Alright, knight. Go to a safe square. Maybe c4. Are they going to play c5? I think c5 is a good idea. If they're not careful, I may take and then play queen here. Okay, that was a very important moment. Very important moment. Okay. Rook here. They can't feel too comfortable about the rook being opposite their queen. I was thinking on c4 that I have to take. My knight would be unprotected in that case, but I don't have to take. I could take I don't have to take with the pawn, I could take with the bishop. I think their queen is more inconvenienced than my own. They are really using a lot of fuel here. Buck 30 and a 5-0. And doubled up. Okay. Well, with this clock situation, I'm always thinking, as a last resort, I have time-burning tactics. Don't think like that, man. Win by position. Yeah, it's one of my thoughts. Figured I'd share it. Alright, so let's get serious now. It's time to get serious. Bishop takes, queen takes. How can I take advantage of the queen's position? I don't know. My knight feels a little stranded, if I'm being honest. For a moment I thought maybe I should have played rook b1 instead of b3 and then tried for b4 to get a grip over c5. Anyhow. Hanging pawn structure. Let's take that for starters. I don't want to play c4 because that gives them a passed pawn. Let's go for a bishop trade. Yeah. Let's see what they do. They're tied down. Their queen has a job that she is not a fan of, I can assure you. Rook, okay. Now their queen is overloaded. Let's go quick. Knight takes pawn is now a threat. The queen has 2 jobs, and 2 jobs is too many. Alright? So, what about c3? No. No. Let's get on this same file, diagonal as their king, and throw a punch here. This is maybe an idea. Okay, let's keep my queen in this good spot. They've caught up some on the clock. I could play queen here. And let's do that, actually. Queen e5. Alright, so we have this ending, don't we? I keep this closed. Yeah. Let's do this. Get my king towards the center soon. Their knight can't move so easily. Wow. That move, huh? Knight c5 right now? I should get my king over. My rook does a good job of restricting their knight. Are they going to push? On push, I may just take a step with my king. I don't want to open up the position, the file, I should say. Okay. Let's see, he could turn out to be a pawn that could easily drop. Scoop him up. Their knight's going to get active, I imagine. I need to secure my king position. I want the knights off the board. It's going to be a big race. Who's going to win? What is most important? This pawn. I'm not fearing him anymore. I want to get the A pawn and then push my B pawn to victory lane. No. improve your knight position. Knight fork right here as well. The pawn is pinned. I'm going to take that pawn. Definitely going to take. Let's play here. Let's insert this check. Another check. Another check. And push. Push again. And promote. Let's just go here and throw a punch. Get the queen. Really? What's that about? 4 seconds is what it's about. Don't have any time. Oh, I'm down on time. Man, they caught back up on time. And wasn't I talking about time burners? They're the one who ended up hitting me with time burners. They caught up on the clock. Oh, man. Oh, well. Let's go into the analysis. I think I had the right idea with hunting down their pawn, the H pawn, in that ending, in that rook and knight ending. I'm happy with how I played. Of course, wouldn't have liked to have lost on time at the end, but it's a close one. Could have very easily been my opponent who lost on time in that one. But, let's see. Okay, so Scotch, it's certainly a little bit different. Don't have too much experience with this opening. Let's see, Queen F3, Rook E8. Rook there. Yeah, I did mention this idea. Maybe B4? Nah, I don't know about that. It's going to still take it's still going to take some time to get in B4. That doesn't seem like the right idea. B3. I just have to be a bit careful. B3. Loose piece. Can it be taken advantage of? I liked seeing C6 because I get to develop with tempo. Even. And it remains even. Close game, and this is where things will change some. Or not. It's still an even game. Yeah, even right down to the end, really. I mean, this is where we were both in bullet mode for sure. And this is an important moment because it does like rook to the 7th. And you know, I was tempted to still be in it. I was tempted to keep this mentality of let's get that C pawn. He's a liability. But what's most important here is to see it as these two versus this one. What is stopping me from acquiring a pass pawn? Get this guy. Activate your rook. And I was ready to also do this move, which I don't know. What do you say? Knight on c5. My rook, I want to keep him on the 7th rank, let's say. And by playing here, I'm improving my knight's position for the moment. Okay. It only has it as a slight edge, and yeah, after a5, it's probably just winning from here for white. They needed to do something ultra passive. But I don't even know if that could be recommended. But maybe it really is that important. Because if you're just grabbing here, I don't know, black is just so far off from acquiring a pass pawn. Take 2 connected pass pawns. I'm already controlling the queening square. Black would be pretty lucky to hold this to a draw. I don't really see that in the future for black here with these two guys. So, yeah, and you know what? That's, black realized, I Well, actually, why did they go with that? Oh, that's why. They wanted to defend the pawn in a way which stopped me from adding an additional attacker to it. So if they're doing this, I could come over and he will be one. So I guess at this stage Black did not want to just go into a completely defensive posture. Instead, figured let's pitch a pawn and break up these guys, but he's passed in the end. He's floundering some around here. Checks, get pushing, and yeah. Okay, yeah, they were being sneaky there, not immediately taking the queen, and instead going for this time burner strategy. But, yeah, they're there to defend, take here. Or, excuse me, defend here. Well, okay, well, as usual, yeah, I don't think there are very many games of me playing the Scotch opening, but, yeah. Anyhow, I hope you're able to take something away from this video. As usual, feel free to leave any comments in the comments section below, and, yeah, hope you got something out of it. That's all for now. Take care.